Condolences to Charlie Kirk. Sleep in peace. Hatred is what did this. Hatred. And people will never learn. People here, they'll never learn. People all over the world will never learn. These people who have these big platforms and they have large followings had, well now, you know, speaking, speaking on the rights of so many people, not having not having the land, their native land, where they're born. It would be like saying, because that was basically his what he was talking about. All right. So my hands, I have glow in the dark paint on my hands and with the light because the bright light bothers my eyes. Um, anyway, glowing, but all of his messaging has been nothing but absolute negativity and absolute hatred. I mean, this is a horrific thing. But when you have a platform that large and all this is all you speak upon, do you think like anyone who is on that platform that they're well liked? No. It's the same thing with anyone who wants to um, bring change, and then that throws off the system. Okay. Anyone who has a large following who wants to make change, a religious individual, a someone in speaking on politics, you know. Uh, so this is just the beginning, just the beginning, and I am not spewing hatred. I don't get on here and spew hatred. I don't speak about being the stuff that goes on. For all of the people that have been victims of heinous acts at the hands of our government and people who still support it, no, it's not the natural order. It's not the natural order. None of this is the natural order. None of this whatsoever is the natural order. I'm gonna put a light on because I got to get a little light in here. None whatsoever. But when you have platforms and you could spew all of that stuff and constantly have that and have the media, you know, pocketing your benefit, you're making capital off of it. Well, yeah, you're not gonna be liked. You know, it's a sick world that we live in. This is the world that we are living in, people. This is the nature of inhumanity. No one. This is why we are so far behind academically. So many other areas where we fail, and it's nothing but hatred. It's nothing but hatred. It's nothing but unnecessary um, demise of other races and nations of people. Palestinians, okay, all right. What's happening in the Congo, okay. Trying to put some light on here. Oh God, let's see. How's that gonna work? Oh, there we go. Oh, there you go. I got light. I can see. Oh God. Oh, I can see. Yeah. Yeah. So, uh, and I'll say this. Lots of times when these events happen, for people that are in positions like he was in, that whole area, um, well, lots of times it's coming from within. It's coming from within your own team. It's like let's make somebody go. Let's bump them off, and because we don't like their power. We don't like the notoriety that they're getting. Okay. So it's a lot of combination of factors, but of course it'll be pegged on well, let's see what somebody, whoever is claiming responsibility, they'll peg it on somebody else, because that's what they have to do, because it's a natural order. It's a natural order of bullshit. You understand? It's a natural order of chaotic bullshit. What the government is known for and what the government is good for. You know, it's just. Yeah, we're in for some deep poop for everybody. Let me just tell you something. We are in for some deep poo poo. And you all could say, "Oh, I'm spewing hatred, whatever, whatever." No, I don't. No, somebody, the unfortunate, tragic episode that just happened. That's somebody who's spewing hatred. That's somebody who had millions of followers on every single platform that they go on. So yeah, there you go, there you go. Let's see what this message has to say. I want to see. Oh, okay. I'm going to report this person. I'm going to report this person. Okay. He is, yeah, yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Continue. Yeah. People don't like when we live in a world of hatred. We live in a world dominated by capitalism, hatred, and social media now, like, um, China does not allow social media, but China makes billions of dollars off of social media. So uh, yeah. For those of you who don't think so, we are definitely very, very, very. We are a very misguided nation, and right now we're being led by total oligarchs that just, they're doing what they're doing with ICE. They're doing what they're doing with the budget, billions and billions of dollars. Now, instead of that money being put to good use to build communities and building infrastructure, what's happening instead? Let's see. What's the bonus for the ICE agents? What are they getting? Like 50,000, 40 something thousand? Is that the sign on? As soon as they sign on, that's when they get sworn in, and they can get to use all kind of propaganda for the KKK. Yeah, all of those organizations that fund, and all the courts and everything. Yeah, and let's see the policymakers. For what's that organization? What is it called? Mark. Is it Mark? MARC? Or ALEC? ALEC, American Legislative. Yeah, ALEC. Yeah, all of the all of the lobbyists and the sponsors who sponsor, this pro-Israel stuff. Also, too, up here, um, I happened to see a newspaper in a senior building, and they are having a ceremony, and this ceremony is to celebrate um, Israel. Yeah, they're having a ceremony here in the county. Here I'm gonna look that. I'm gonna get it again. Yeah, it's to honor the right to exist, the right of land in Israel. Yeah, yeah. Here in Dutchess County, they're doing that. Uh huh. They're doing that, and I wonder if what organization is doing it. It's so interesting. It's so interesting. Yeah. Uh huh. So tomorrow is the anniversary of the tragedy that hit America. First time in, well, first time that we ever had anything on that mass level. And horrible day. Horrible, horrible day. But that was all coordinated. because there's no way in hell. How do you not all of that stuff, and then you see how everything became so readily available, all the money, then the developers after that, right, right, and now that this administration now does not want to continue to pay surviving families of decedents who now have acquired all kinds of health ailments from being down there, because these things take a long time, you know. These things take a long time, like all the kids in the inner city who have asthma and have had chronic sinusitis and ear infections and all that from being where the incinerators were. Yeah, you know, like all that stuff didn't happen overnight, okay? It didn't happen overnight. So, yeah, yeah. So this is why people all over are up in arms, you know, with not actual arms, with protesting and so forth and so on. And so now what they want to do, they want to enact, well, right now he wants to enact like this martial type of law, you know, for anyone who goes out, for the people who protest, to then be arrested. And then he wants to build all these facilities, you know. And then he wants to take all those facilities and he wants to make cookie cutters of them, and he wants to put the people who are against this madness into these facilities. Yeah, that's what they want. That's what they want, you know. Oh my goodness gracious. People only see, they only see like the glitz. They only see what they see as far as what looks shiny, and you know, it's like just being very ignorant and being naive and living in a bubble and not knowing anything other than that little bubble, you know. It's like well, let's see, a story. Let's see a story. It's like, oh, when people, you know, everything has to always be shiny and new, and then if it's not shiny and new, or if they go to somebody else's house, they want to like investigate what you have, and then think think on a wave thought that oh God, did you see their house? Oh, somebody who's way more responsible fiscally, but that doesn't have all the glitz. You understand? That's all government. That's all government. Let's have all kind of advertising for all kinds of unnecessary things, and let's sell everything to the masses, and let China ching make the money. You know. So now who's horizontal now with China? The Ruski, go Mr. Putin. I don't applaud Putin, but he's Russian, so you know Russia is don't F with Russia. It's you're not gonna ever win. You're not gonna ever win. We already have learned this lesson as a country now. I thought we did, but you know, money does make the world go round. Yep, it makes the world go round. So now Poland, Poland, the airstrikes against Poland. Right. What's next now? What's next? Oh, yeah, yeah. So, is it, let's see, it's America, Israel, America, Israel, America, Israel. You got to add the names together, or put Israel, America. Because why, why, why is all this happening? Because we're horizontal. That's why. That's why. But then they'll keep on saying that Israel is our defender. Israel is our defender. Okay. Israel is our defender. Israel has free health care. Okay. Free college. But Israel is our defender. And how many billions have we sent to Israel? Yeah. Yeah. Keep believing the fantasy island, everyone. Right now, the fantasy island participants are all going to be having all of their media outlets, and it's going to now be a rally, you know. But You know what? When you're on that level, again, I'll say it, and you have that much of a following and that much power and that much with the media industry, well, yeah, these unfortunate tragic events. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Probably the same manufacturer of the poo poo that this guy probably supported, you know? Everything is karmic, everything is karmic, everything is karmic, everything is in cycles. So whenever you think you're getting over on somebody, you're trying to do something vengeful to somebody because you don't like them, Goldilocks, uh, boy, does it come back. Does it come back? It comes back in the form of a lot of, just a lot of suffering. A lot of suffering. It's the way life goes. Um, you know, it's the way life goes. That's what happens. But anyway, everybody, I'll be back. Till next time. Bye.